She came to me about chest pain and I prayed for her. Pastor Eneche speaks on singer's death. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. After days of silence, Pastor Paul Eneche speaks on what he knows about the death of gospel singer Eneche Nwachukwu. Dr. Eneche is the senior pastor of Dynamis International Gospel Center. This was the church the late singer was attending before she died. The gospel singer died on Friday, and police have arrested her husband on allegation bordering on domestic violence. According to Pastor Eneche, the singer came to him with her husband 2 to 3 months ago, complaining about having a chest pain and respiratory distress. Pastor Eneche then prayed for her and told her that if the symptoms still persist, she should consult a doctor to know the actual cause. The singer told Pastor Eneche to help her with the process of seeking medical attention. Pastor Eneche then called a respiratory physician at the Federal Medical Center to assist handle his situation. The doctor did a CT scan and realized that she should undergo for a test to determine the cause. After transferring her to different hospitals and series of tests were taken, doctor revealed that the result from the scan was hopefully and her situation was not critical. Unfortunately, the sad news about her passing was delivered to Pastor Eneche while he was at a crusade in Cameroon. According to Pastor Eneche, he never knew she was involved in domestic violence. He stated that there was no way he could have known about the singer being physically abused by her husband. Pastor Eneche said the things he was hearing about her passing were very strange. Confirming the news by the alleged domestic violence by her husband, Pastor Eneche asked the singer's twin sister, and she admitted the violence was true. The twin sister said she could not tell the pastor because her lead singer begged her not to, saying her husband will change. They just need prayers. Pastor Eneche further investigated the alleged domestic violence when asking the first child, some choir members and some close to the friends of the singer. They all said the singer begged them not to say anything or tell the pastor about her predicament. Sadly, gospel singer Eneche was dying in silence but still believing that her husband would change. Please, do not be in a marriage where you get physically abused. Such marriages is not what your life. Exactly. Now, do you now believe me when I say it is possible for them not to know? I was talking the other day, I think 2 days ago, that it is very possible for this woman pastor not to have known. For, yes, the pastor of the place she worships with, of the church she worships with. It's very possible. No, please, I don't want trouble. Oh. I don't want trouble. And I put it to you that you have not been with an abuser. Oh my goodness. Abusers are not just physical abusers. They are manipulative. They make you look. The longer you stay, the more difficult it is for you to leave. That is abuse. Abusers will tell you, will make you believe that, look, it is only me that can put up with you. They'll mess up with your head. They gaslight you. They make you think you're horrible at what you do. If there is a ray of light anywhere, an abuser will think it's a threat. If I allow this woman to grow, this woman will know that I'm maltreating her. This woman will know she has value. For that reason, I'll not allow her. I'm going to be in charge and in control. Tell me why her husband should be a manager. Excuse me, I don't mix business with pleasure. Why would her husband be the manager in the first place? Is he in any way a producer? If he's a producer, then that is another case entirely. But if he's not, why will he be the one managing her? For crying out loud, yes, this woman, she caused her own death, but she has stayed too long. Women should learn when to walk. See, it is even better. There are some things that should be avoided. That can be avoided. All those things, I don't want to believe that, except this woman and her husband did not court. Yes, there are some attitudes you can hide, but there are signs you cannot push away. Courting is not for, let me say, it's not only to be intimate with your partner. It's not only to go to eateries and go on dates. Those things are actually things you used to find out. the activities that happen around that date, how he reacted, how he treats people around him when you know are out, are ways of how he will treat you. If he treats people nicely and treats you nicely, no problem. If he treats people wrongly, if he scold people, if he abused someone, look, it is right there. It is right there. If he scolds somebody in public and he has not scolded in public, until it will get to your turn. Especially when what that person did does not warrant it. It will get to your turn. I used to I had a friend who told me the story of how the husband would, always smash her phone. This guy, when they were dating, just dating, he would smash her phone anytime she goes to visit, because they are not actually in the same state. So anytime she goes to visit during the period of their courtship, she would come back with a new phone, because the husband would have smashed her phone. I mean, that's her then fiance would have snapped. It continued until he married this man. I'm saying that in sort of person, you sign death warrants, you signed your death certificate before going in. Why would you marry someone? There is nothing like, look, you are not God, you are not Jesus Christ. You cannot change. And see, even God cannot change a human being until that human being wants to change. Am I making sense? God cannot change. Did he change Pharaoh? No. No. It is when you want to change that he actually helps you. He does not change anyone. He will change. He is not a thing. He's not a chameleon that can change. He's not. He's going to remain the same way. And the reason why we have so many things like this is because women endure. You say, I am staying in this marriage because of my children. But you are lying. You are helping your children to be damaged. That man must have been someone who have seen his mother or his father in an abusive relationship. That man, the husband to this late singer. He would have been, and the mother too would have said, my husband will change. I don't want people to talk. My mommy's marriage failed. For that reason, my own must not. Many tales like that. We forget that marriage is a two-way thing. Forget this unnecessary load they place on the woman. If a marriage is supposed to work, both the husband and the wife are to work together. Forget this unnecessary load that is a woman who told you is a woman that abused the home. She has died now. If this case is not handled well and this man comes out tomorrow, you want to tell me that in the next 2-3 years he's not going to get married to somebody's daughter again? That is it. Forget this thing that, look, for a home to be built, the husband has to work. If he's not ready to work on himself, leave. During your courtship, your eyes have to be open. Love is not everything, no. Don't allow love to enter inside your brain and you will not be able to see things clear. Make sure your eyes are opened. We continue to send our condolences to this family because they are actually going through a lot right now. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.